No, I want a mic check for Wendy. Thanks.
Can you hear me?
It's too early in the morning for this. Okay, I'm good.
Hey, it's Paradise Hendrickson here for Caribbean Connections, and I'm with the fabulous Wendy Mckenzie, former model, casting director, and acting coach extraordinaire. How are you, girl?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Welcome to Toronto. How are they treating you here? This is your second time here?
It's my second time. I came here 5 years ago to work in a Glenn Lewis music video. So it's my second time in Toronto, and I love it. People are so nice here. They're so kind.
You find Torontonians are different than Americans?
Yep. No offense to all the Americans, but y'all kind of be mean sometimes. But here they don't want confrontation, so it's a lot different. Out there, they'll fight you.
So what was Wendy like as a child growing up?
I was very obedient.
Are you serious?
I was a good girl. I got in no trouble. I did not have to be spanked. I got in trouble once, and I didn't like the feeling of being in trouble. So I was a good girl. I was a very good kid. My mom always said I always just was quiet, and I thought I was pretty. She's like, I'm pretty. I used to always say that when I was
That
little.
worked well for you, huh?
Yeah.
Any siblings?
Yeah, I have 3 brothers. They still live in England. I live in America now, but my brothers still live in England. I was born in England, and my parents are from Jamaica and Trelawney. So we also grew up in Trelawney. I lived in Trelawney for 10 years, and then we moved to the States in 78.
So how did you get into modeling? Because that's like, did somebody discover you or?
I was in high school, and a friend of mine, he was an actor at the time, and he told me one day, he's like, you should be a model. I had no interest in it. I had no clue to what modeling was, but I did some research, and I found out, wow, this is fun. People get paid to take pictures and wear clothes, so I did it. But when I got started into modeling, I didn't like it too much because you have to take care of yourself. Don't go out at night, you want to look healthy at all times. And I hated wearing high heel shoes. I hated wearing makeup. I hated getting my eyebrows plucked. It hurt. So for me, I was just like, I hate modeling. But I always felt something about it as far as it will get me to another level, another step in my life. So I continued doing it. And it was okay. I made money doing it. So
You did that teach an acting course. And you tell us about confidence. You teach us, like I took your seminar yesterday, your workshop, I should say. Yeah, it's very intense. And she does tell you what you're doing wrong, which is very good, by the way. I love that about you. You're honest. But you're honest in a way that you want to help people, not just like pull them down. You want to, help them. That's very good.
That's my goal. The reason why I started doing my workshop, I've been casting for 20 years now. I started out casting music videos. Then I went on to commercials and on-air promos for MTV and doing live runway shows. I would cast models. And then I started working on films. And Tracy, Twinkie Bird, and myself, we've been business partners for 20 years now. And we started working on projects, and we were able to give opportunities to young actors, and what we realize is that, wow, you're not really ready for your big break. Are you really ready for your big break? So what actors don't realize, we want you to book a job, because if you look good, then we look good. So then I started briefly about himself, but he wanted us to know this young man. So now I don't care about him. I care about him now. Do you understand me? Tell us about you. Here's what I don't want you to do. Y'all think you're ready for your big break? Why are you looking down at my feet? You like my toes? My toes are cute. My toes are cute. He's looking down. You have to look up. Eye contact. Don't you feel a connection when I'm staring in your eyes? Don't you want me to make love to you right now? Do you not?
I do.
Well, here's what you need to do. And sometimes we don't even know if people want to hear these critiques or not. And then even if they do, it takes a lot out of our day just to give critiques. So
acting and modeling are related in a way, because we're all trying to sell a product. When you're a model, did you see yourself making these mistakes that some of the actors are making, like when you enter the room, or front of a casting director.
Just not being prepared and not submitting the right picture for the job. Say, for instance, if I'm looking for a sexy swimsuit model, then submit swimsuit photos, something that show off your shape. Now, if I'm looking for a runway model, I want to see a full body shot. I want to see you from your legs to the tip of your toes to your head. I just want to see a full body shot of you. So when I would go into castings, I didn't know that, when you slate, slating is basically saying, hi, my name is Wendy Mckenzie. That could be boring to someone because that's the first introduction to you. But if you stand there and say, hi, my name is Wendy Mckenzie, and give personality and energy, slate to captivate. You have to be captivating. And that's what I didn't realize people were looking at. We're just like, hi, my name is Wendy Mckenzie.
And first impression,
Even
by giving your name, you have to show your personality.
Exactly. And it can be done. And most people are like, well, how do you do that? I'm like, just be yourself, because when you're talking to your friends, you're giving them all the personality in the world. But guess what? They're not hiring you. Yeah. I am. Yes. So give it to me as well.
It's true. Standing 6'1", being as beautiful as you are, you're very intimidating. Like, I can imagine an actor coming into a room and seeing you, because you're very professional and very intimidating. But I noticed that you have a different side of you, a nicer side, a nurturing side. I seen Wendy cry because of an actor that dug inside himself and brought out something within. So you have a two-side personality, which I find is very amazing.
Yeah, the yin and the yang. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I just want to feel. Yeah. And if you make me feel something, whether it's making me laugh. You hear what he just said? I'll go again. No. We got a time limit here, honey. I ain't got all day. I got a plane to catch. No. You got one shot to get it right. Never, ever. People always leave the audition room, woulda, shoulda, coulda. It's too late. When you're going down in the elevator, you always feel like, oh my God, I wish I did. Oh my God. Why did I do that? I should have done that. Damn. When you leave, but by then it's too late. I know exactly what that feels like, because I used to be a model. I went on auditions. I knew, like, why did I do that? Why did I say it? Why didn't I tell them about me? Too late. Next. Something, whether it's making me laugh or making me cry, I just want to feel. And if you're coming from a real place, then I'm going to show you my feelings, because whenever you watch a movie and your favorite movie will make you laugh, you're going to laugh and just pass out. Yes. And if it's a sad movie, it'll make you cry. Yes. So as an actor, you're supposed to convey a certain feeling and make the audience feel whatever it is that you're feeling. And if you're not making me feel sad when you're sad, then you're not doing your job.
Can a Canadian actor audition for something in the States?
Of course. Yeah, the best way to audition without flying in is to self-tape. Okay. And it's basically you putting yourself on camera just like this and doing the scene and sending it in and submitting, because we do look at self-tape.
Okay. So a Canadian actor can actually work down there without a visa or something like that?
I'm not sure about the logistics as far as the paperwork is concerned.
Call them in.
We would, because I've called it the same way we have American actors come here. I worked in a movie in New York called Beat the World, and it was shot here in Canada. So, yeah.
What is the biggest mistake actors make when they're entering the casting room?
They don't realize that the minute you walk through the door, the audition begins. Okay. And they're not prepared for that. They walk in, they have papers all over the place, they have big bags, they drop everything, they have gum in their mouth, they're chewing, they don't know where to stand. They just don't. The minute you walk in, the minute we see you, the audition begins. And then you're not prepared. And not being prepared is not knowing your lines. Like, that frustrates the life out of me. And then ad-libbing when I don't need you to ad-lib, follow the script. So small things like that.
Who are your mentors? I know you have 3 of them. One's Tracy Moore.
Yeah, Tracy Moore Marable, who's the woman who gave me my first movie. I actually interned with Tracy on music videos, and then she had a movie called New Jersey Drive, and I ended up being her casting assistant on New Jersey Drive, and we're still in touch. Tracy wrote a book, and we still talk. I go to her workshops and speak to her actors as well. And then Anissa Williams is a casting director out of LA, and the woman who gave me my big break is Tracy Twinkie Bird. So when I was modeling, I actually auditioned for Twinkie, and she was like, you didn't get a part as the lead, so you want to do extra work? It's no pay. I said, I don't care. If I'm not doing anything, I'd rather do something. Yeah. and see what that day turned into me. This is why I'm here today, because she said, hey, come work for me, do extra work. It was the Positive K, I Got a Man video. I was sitting on the stoop. And that was the last video that I ever appeared in, because at that moment I realized, wow, I want to be a casting director. Yeah.
She was brought up here by Talent Unleashed, Francine, who is the organizer and founder of that. So you can check talentunleashed.ca if you want to find out if there are more workshops coming up and stuff like that. Once again, thank you so much, Wendy. You're a fabulous person. I love you, and I love your personality.
Thank you. Blow,
You
blow,
got the part.
blow, blow, blow.